Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another WARNO match. This time it's a tournament match between myself and Saint against Gen-Ra and, Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam playing 3rd Armor, going to the right side here. We got Gen-Ra coming over here to the left side as 8th Infantry, 4th. Saint going down the left side, and myself going down to the chemical plant as 39th. This is the second game in the tournament in the War Yes Discord. The first match, me and my team were able to win. Unfortunately, Gen-Ra did drop throughout, in the middle of the game. So Uncle continued to play, but unfortunately they did lose because of them losing a guy. But here's a game where everyone does not drop and we have good connections. So let's get into this here. I'm opening up with tons of recon. Saint's actually opening up with me here. He's opening up with tons of AT teams and some, some good infantry that are almost, like you can see they're triple vetted technically. So tons of good infantry. I'm opening up with tons of recon, 4 recon here. I'm opening up with a couple tanks here, about 6 T-62s, if I believe. Oh, maybe not just 4 of them. Opening with a heli, leader coming to the right from myself, tons of BTRS, Monoshoki inside of them coming to the right as well, and then Saint opening up with a leader coming down the left as well, but opening up tons of infantry coming down this main road. Our opponents here coming down with tons of M11s coming down here. Not pretty slow transports for infantry. I don't know why he's kind of bringing them with that. Unfortunately, it's kind of weird here, but Uncle Sam here, not going taking the quickest route here. He's literally going towards all the way around and then through this to get to this corner area, which is very interesting. So you can see that we pretty much dominate the entire center of the map, or sorry, the right side of the map. Oh, we'll say the north side of the map here. But battle's opening up here. We got full Shuminger SPG teams here, opening up, looking down the main road, doing some work though against these vehicles. Doesn't kill them one hit though. So there are 35 points. Saint's unit is 35 points, so already paying for itself. We see 2 mortars here. These are the big ones, the 107s are 90 points a pop. Really freaking expensive. No, not cheap. We see Saint coming up with 2 of his MiG-21s. These things are really cheap as well. Only 125 points. Going in for a nice bombing run. Gets a clean kill, kills one of them, and kills the next one as well. Really clean. That's awesome. And he's getting away with it too, no issue. Now the infantry fight is starting to engulf this location. In the north, nothing too much is happening. Looks like Uncle Sam's finally starting to roll in some troops, being from both the north and now the south with reinforcements. Saint here coming back around though by accident, looks like, but he should be able to get away. And he does get away, luckily. Tons of infantry over here. We still have Saint has 2 120s, which should be nerfed next patch coming up. See an F111B coming in here, dropping in his HG. Saint dodging though, running off to the right here. It's a clean maneuver out of it. It's kind of the problem with some of those high altitude bombers. Same thing with clusters. F-15 flying around in the side here, trying to come down for my helo. Trying to get my helo out of there. He misses a little bit though. Misses. Ocean missed again. Ocean misses again. Sad. Oh, actually got a hit right there. That was kind of weird. There's kind of low health. He is coming back around though for another swing at this routed Mi-24 here, which is 100 and something points here. It's only like 120, 135. This is 275. So this is a pretty expensive aircraft to be risky now just to shoot down a cheap-ass helicopter. Saint, though, absolutely destroying with these triple vetted full Shuminger with his 120s. I think he just keeps flying around. We're starting to see some combat in the north with BMP-3s. Saint's SPGs helping as well. I'm going to shock you all in this area. Cobra, though, putting in some hard hits on me. But Saint kind of mopping up. He's really, like, cleaning out this area. See another bombing load come in. Saint trying to get out of the way. Trying to get out of the way. Trying to get out of the way. Lane dodge. Now we're starting to see myself bring up some BMP-3s. Reinforcements with some BTRS as well. Tons of little light tanks in here as well, kind of suppressing all this stuff. You kind of see that we own like 90% of this. I should have a leader coming up as well. Yep. Already. F111 coming here for another bombing run. Saint, though, out of the way once again. Way early this time. No issue. And he gets shoots him down. I think my OSHA got a hit there. Move my OSHA up here. Trying to get it. Gotta be careful, though, because I can't look down this main road. My tank system's kind of pushing out. Probably should have played a lot more aggressive here. I didn't realize. I saw this HA. I saw a couple of infantry squads. I thought he was, like, hugging this entire area pretty heavily. But we get that 212 point lead here, so we have no real fear of losing the game as well, even if we go even in the main point. Plus, I'm about to start ticking him now and putting pressure on my opponent. He doesn't have a CV out quite yet. No, he's buying another HA. Some more chaparrals coming in. Actually, we see a CV coming in right here, actually. but he will be a little bit behind compared to us here now that we're actually capping Delta. So now we're taking him with 3. By the time he gets there, we'll be at like 400, 500 points ahead of the enemy. Brought some more mortars here. 90 point. These are mobile. Probably some of my favorite mortar teams, actually. The 107s. They're really good. Like, it's kind of crazy how good they are. Plus, they're able to maneuver really effectively. Unlike Saint here, who has to kind of micro the bitch here of putting them in and out of their vehicles over and over again. Saint, though, backing off, bringing up some supplies to replenish some of his elite infantry. Back in this front, I'm trying to push up a little bit. Got up my BMP3. Multiple all firing at him now. Got motor truckie moving up as well. We're seeing the... Where is that enemy CV here? Coming up now. Still a little bit behind. Got motor truckie pushing along the edge. I can't see anything that's over here at all right now. T-62 is just trying to hug this fort, keeping control. No real rush now. Let them play a little more aggressive than we have to. A lot of infantry coming here. Saint's bringing up a lot of reinforcements as well. Plus, he's been replenishing a lot of his Fallschirmjägers, bringing them back to full health. Giving that triple vet infantry is pretty freaking nasty, man. Plus, he's got Schutzen over here, motorized Schutzen that are also double vet from all the combat, I think. More are doing the work, though. Did too much over here. I'm trying to probe over here. I thought maybe he had a CV somewhere around this location. I'm trying to push, which my inclination is probably pretty correct now, being that he is bringing up a CV at the moment right in that location. I have another Mi-24 now that's been replenished, repaired over here. Got an A right here as well. Got a Cobra though. Another F-11 here coming around. Going in for a Fallschirmjäger squad. Saint, not realizing in time maybe. Oh, trying to get out of the way, trying to get out of the way. First bomb hits. That was kind of weird. The other ones didn't do that, but that one dropped 1 bomb short before all the others. Seeing a big engagement here. So he doesn't really have any, B2Rs or anything. He just has some coming up actually right now, but these engineer flash are pretty good. Every time they fire. Well, that one missed. I can't believe it missed. I'm pretty much doing 1 health every time it fires. Well, the mortars are suppressing. Back over here, I kind of clean up this area. Now trying to move up in this location. I didn't really I knew there was a CV, kind of like... I looked over here, tried to push up my motor truck. You see if there's a CV in these buildings. Realized there wasn't, so I know there was something over there. My response to it is I'm about a bit of artillery piece to start pounding this corner here. Fortunately, though, my helo trying to move up. I didn't realize he had any AA. Some stingers. There's a stinger over here. 2 of them do miss, actually. And then I go down. Back over here, though, Saints is absolutely doing work down here. Seeing more reinforcements come in. These mech rifles, though, are pretty nasty, though. Optical are really good as well. SVWs are coming in. Trying to suppress the optical. Getting gunned down, though. You're kind of seeing that Saint's starting to get a critical mass on his opponent now. My opponent is starting to push back against us. I'm moving my OSHA. I'm going to get rid of this Cobra. There's an HA, though, down the road. I didn't really see it at all. I can't see it from this position. There's actually 2 HAs on this side of the map. BMP3s are moving up. I'm going to go for that helo there. I really want it dead. Suppressing on my BMP3s. He actually fires at me. At this point, I didn't see it. I'm trying to back up now, but HA does take me out. That OSHA is about 120. Yeah, and the aircraft was a 115. I think I did shoot down 1 aircraft with it already. So you're talking about still a positive trade significantly, even though I went 1-to-1 with that 1 unit. Got an HA though, which are pretty nasty. I didn't really want to deal with that any of my armor units. So I was thinking about buying some type of aircraft. Bring up another OSHA to replace what I lost. Saint's buying some artillery. Saint's also making a huge push right now. Only this mortar is really holding it back, but these 255s pushing in. He does have a general having an ATGM team right here, though. Kind of suppressing this entire wood line, which you'll see in a minute. In fact, Sam was kind of yelling at me this game. He's like, he thought there was an ATGM over here firing into his side, but it ended up being this unit when we rewatched the replay. Another bomb coming in here. Saint, though, trying to dodge this time, but I think AI anticipated it. Yeah, getting a hit on him. Gave the order before the bombs were dropped, so the thing heat seeks can do that. So all these SPGs, though, kind of suppressing any type of vehicles coming up. We're starting to see Dragoons pushing up here. Dragons. And now they're kind of just... I keep calling them Dragoons. I think they're just called Dragons. But they're getting absolutely kind of... That's the point right here. If you start to lose this funnel position, you're just going to get absolutely mowed down now. Tanks are on the ridge line. So we're seeing the ATGM teams almost about to fire. I have SU-25 here, moving around, trying to wait for a tank kill, one of these Abrams or someone. Trying to move in my infantry as well. I'm getting really triggered about this corner here. There's so much infantry in here that I was like, I can't get through. Shoot down a helo there. I'm trying to flank around with my tanks a little bit. Lots of Bradleys though, unfortunately. I get up there. I thought my Bradleys could see it, but unfortunately I cannot see any of these units for some reason. Even though there's a recon right here. I guess the recon stops. You can see that on his sight. There's a little off there. Makes no sense. Can you see there? I mean, I don't see why not. SC-25 coming in. Back off though. I'll lose line of sight. Usher comes in. Under Chico though right now. Contesting the point now, so now we're in a really good position. Point up here is contested. We own like, you know, 80-90% of the position. Fortunately though, I do lose one of my AT planes there. Not really any gain to. Fires one missile. Misses. Gets a hit. I damage him. Still, that's not great. Over here though, Saint moving around with some of the T-55, trying to get in here. T-55 is going to get a huge buff in the next patch. They're going to get better accuracy, which is going to be awesome. I think T-55s, and I think T-72s as well. I think everything pretty much for the Comintern. Back over here though, I'm able to kind of force him out here. I'm just kind of training some infantry. Seeing an HA move in, he goes back into the position. You can see in a second I'll probably buy it. But we're keeping that comfortable lead right now. And it's playing super hyper aggressive here. Starting to see Frontline 200 point artillery come to like blank range in the front line, which is really risky. I cannot believe he's doing that. He should have recon in this area enough to give him that correct shot, so he doesn't have to have his artillery that close. See Uncle Sam though doing similar things, buying some 400 points worth of artillery there. You see me finally buying a piece of artillery. The Yugon, whatever it's called. I'm going to aim at this corner, being that this is where all his shit is. There's two HAs over here now. There's a third one down in this position. Tow team starting to, I think he's been killing a couple tanks here, there and there. It's moving up. Seeing a little bit of pause. Capturing a supply, actually, he's saying here. Artillery starts to begin firing here. I'm bringing out another AT. Giving an order, I believe, to already move. Yeah, I'm shifting him to that position after he fires. Seeing the A18 Abrams come up here. I'm losing line of sight on these Abrams all the time. But artillery's doing work now. It's pressing all these engineers. Getting hits on that CV as well. CV should be pretty expensive, 110 points. ATGM goes out. Gets a nice hit on that Abrams. That's a 240 point tank there. ATGM coming out. This is where Saint's like, what am I? I'm losing units over here. What's happening? I think he thought the ATGM was crossing the water. Unfortunate though. Saint's doing a huge push right now. Artillery was able to kill that CV and a lot of the infantry over here. Even backed off the HA a little bit, just in case, for himself. I see Saint's marking over here. Thinks the ATGM is here. Right here though. What am I bringing up? Bring up some more T-62s here. I see the artillery aiming where I last was, but I've already moved off. Saint's bringing up some more Cubs for himself. I'm bringing up an OSHA. Saint wanted some more AA support. Buying myself some more infantry. Saint's buying myself more AA as well. Now we're just kind of in a good spot here. Getting us to bring up another CV whenever they kind of feel like, but we haven't done it yet. Just seeing him finally buy a CV. Coming around the long way. I don't understand kind of why he doesn't. I guess he's kind of concerned that this road now is kind of exposed from gunfire. See myself buying more BMP3s. Got Saint buying some more pieces of artillery now. Seeing both players now have his artillery. I haven't really seen Uncle Sam utilize his artillery at all. Mortars, those 120s though, just absolutely being cancer to his opponent. Blobbing like this, gonna make him be punished by artillery. Starting to see some helicopters come from General here. I believe I come in with some aircraft to help out. I'm buying some more BMP3s. Probably in a second. Nothing up here really going on. I have a lot of armor hanging out in the rear. More infantry in reserve. Really seeing some damage. We're seeing Uncle Sam though being smart, bringing in F-15. Tank comes in with a MiG. He goes down. I have another fighter though right behind it. I was going in for a heal. I decided to keep going. Actually, I do peel out there. Fortunately, I think I make a bad turn. Tank coming here, some bombers though. I'm coming with an ATGM plane. Gets a nice hit on the artillery. Only kills one though, surprisingly. ATGM gets off one of my shots, I believe, killing one of his. Actually, I killed the HA right here. H on this position. Pretty big loss there. Bring up some Monoshoki, clear out this area that Saint was communicating me about. Saint's like rotating here. Alright, we have this position and we're contesting, so it's a really good spot right now. Unfortunately, we didn't kill this artillery piece. That would have been really nice. It's just moving up for me. Got the Cubs. Coming with a fighter. 180 point fighter. Probably a little too expensive. Caporal gets me though. Probably not. A really bad trade by myself. Should have brought more of a cheaper fighter. But I kind of really want to get rid of these helos that are bothering Saint. It's bringing up some of his 100mm pack guns. These things are surprisingly really good. 15 pen. Also have a like a ground-to-ground missile. Bomber just kind of rotating here. It's shot down by his Cubs. Artillery kind of coming on me. Another enemy CV. Another ATGM plane kind of flying around. Thought I was going to go for this Abrams. Oh, this HA Abrams. Saint though, getting some nice artillery hits on enemy artillery. So he's getting really lucky that he's not getting direct hits. Just kind of to the side. Oh, it does kill him though. Trying using these 122s. Picking them up and moving them every time. Got Mario again. Firing once more in this corner. Some of these Bradley trying to move up, getting sniped by my T-80BV. Pocket goes out. Smokes me off though. I have to peel out. He's gonna back up though. Kill a supply vehicle. Saint's buying tons of tanks. Tons of infantry as well. I'm buying up tons of infantry as well. Look at all these 122s. Oh man. Saint has to micro that. I'd be so annoyed every single time having to fire and move them by putting them back in. I wish there was a hotkey, like you grab them all and they just like push a key and they all get back into their vehicles. That'd be so freaking awesome. But unfortunately it's not the case. This M10 though, firing though way too close to the front line. Probably incorrect shot range of Saint's shit. And now he didn't move it. Now he's being absolutely wiped out right there. Back on this front, I got some BMP3s just hanging out. Another ATGM plane coming in. I fired a missile on this squad. Caught him, actually. Wasn't my intended target. Every time the HAs start to move up, or I can actually kill him with ATGM playing, he immediately goes into hiding. So, I mean, I guess in the end of the day, though, that SC-25 ATs, making them run away every single time, so we're not as concerned. I might sell some more BMP3s. Mech rifles, though, Law coming in here, popping up some insane stuff. This line's getting a little thin. This guy does have to make the crossing of the opening. Saint doesn't exactly have that much infantry. Here's another wave coming in at BMP1s, though. SPW, though, is killed. We got two Abrams here, command Abrams. 340 points, 410 points. F-16 there, AA coming in over me, my side. It's going in for my recon plane. I mean, it's an 80-point recon, so not exactly a positive trade. Saying you're bringing in a seat here. Push down an aircraft that comes out response. F-16 is kind of just flying over here. I think he's trying to mark him so maybe his artillery can fire at me. Shoot down one other. One of my OSHAs over here, actually. Bring out my other aircraft. Got my rocket helos coming. Got supplies coming for the AA that actually ran out on. Should have been probably more conscious about that. This is a miss micro, though. Just kind of AFK right there. Infantry is moving up, though. Fortunately, though, that F-15 coming in on me and not being punished whatsoever. Flying over here, though. Oh, she gets a shot out. Misses. Ain't though getting shot down there. Moving up in this position. Trying to clean it out. Got that HA moving in on me again. Abrams moving up again. Got an MHA moving up on me. Somebody got a rocket, though. Abrams goes down. BMP-3 in the rocket. Engineer team's gonna drop dead there. He's kind of stuck now. Got tons of reinforcements. Got the artillery. Saint's like pushing in here now, kind of upping it up. Got this. At this point, the game's pretty much in a lock. Just moving in now. There's really not much in the front line. It kind of weird he played third armor. I think third armor is kind of a really not a great pick on this map, just because this area is pretty tight. CQC orientated. There's only kind of a couple spots you can really utilize. Got an HA coming in here. I get my ATGM off. HA taking one hit. And that's a 400 and something point tank going down right there. And I'm gonna get away with it as well. Chaparral could hit me like 3 times. Not gonna do anything. And that is game right there. Saint though training significantly a little bit better than me. I mean, he took a little more casualties. Uncle Sam though and his teammate pretty even on the same score. Thanks for our opponents for playing, guys. I wish you two best of luck in the rest of the tournament. Thanks for guys watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Come on. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.